Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, and this is going to be a very summery vlog. I have some fun things on the agenda this week, either after work or on the weekend. I will also be reading and cross-stitching and showing you everything I get up to, but it's hot as heck in Wisconsin right now this week. It's horrible. So it's going to be a very summery vlog, and I'm very excited about it. I'm starting the vlog right now because I am running to go pick up a Facebook Marketplace book that I purchased. It's my first time purchasing on Facebook Marketplace. This book was available in my town and for only $5, and it's a new-ish release. So let's go pick it up and I'll show you what it is. And hopefully I don't get murdered, but she seemed like a very normal girl from her Facebook profile, so I think it'll be okay. Okay, I got the book, and for $5, I grabbed The Divorce by Freida McFadden, and it's like new. I haven't read this one yet. I feel like I'm slowly collecting all of her books. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I don't know when I'll get to it, if I'm being honest, but for $5, you can't beat a Freida book for $5, and it was literally a 4-minute drive. So we love that. That's a win. Now I'm just parked at the library. I need to return this cross-stitch book. I requested this months ago. I'm probably on the library's do not fly list because I've had this for so long. So we're gonna return this and hope that I don't get fined, but if I do, it's warranted. So let's return this quick. Hello, it is now Tuesday, and I have a big check-in, mostly cross-stitch needlepoint, but I'm hoping to finish this book today. The Kings of Kyrene by Nevessa Allen, the author of Lights Out. This was her previous work that now has gotten traditionally published, and I picked this up from Rolling Chapters. I have about 100 pages left. It's about a motorcycle gang. I'm really not gonna go too in depth with the plot because I just don't want to. I'm having a good time, but not my favorite ever, but I'm excited to finish it, and I'm really hoping to get to it today. It's actually really beautiful out today, so I just filled up my tanning pool in the backyard to let it warm up, so the minute the clock strikes 4:30 I can go out there and hang out and get some reading done. Moving on to cross stitch and needlepoint, I have a lot of things that need to be finished or I got fabric in for. I have a Spoonflower haul to show you. So really quickly, I still haven't finished my Berlin little treble thing. I don't know what I want it to be. I was gonna do a magnet and then I pinned it like this, but I don't really know what I want to do. But I'll probably just use this blue gingham on the back. I was gonna try to get like a Berlin fabric, but I think trying to get it that small was really hard, so I'm probably just gonna go with that. And then I'm actually really excited and nervous to finish my Stitch It Angel because I want her to be perfect. But she's all done being stitched, and then I have this cute pink gingham to use on the back, and then I did buy this little bow. I need to like remove the clip, but I've seen people put bows on the back and I think it'd be really cute. I'll probably trim this up, but yeah, I have big plans for her. I'm nervous about it. And then let me open my Spoonflower haul. They were doing a sale, so all of the swatches were $3.50 instead of $5. So I kind of got some stuff for future projects because any money being saved for hobbies is good. So I do have this Rosenhoff jersey that is done, and I do have the pattern for the Hollander one. I want to do some kind of dual ornament hanger situation. So I got this hockey fabric, which it's really small, so it'll be perfect, and I can use it for both of them. So for $3.50, perfect. And then my first Christmas stitch that I want to do is this little mistletoe cross stitch pattern. and I want to hang it in the hallway upstairs as like actual mistletoe. So I got this cute backing fabric for that. Haven't started it yet. And then also I am going to order eventually the Vikings football Stitch It angel. She's so cute. And so I got this fabric for her. And then I do also want to do a Vikings sweatshirt pattern that is like so cute, and I really want to do that. So I'm hoping I could get 2 projects out of this, and I really think that I could. And then lastly, I got this sunflower print for my current whip, which is, you can't really tell, this sunflower pattern. It's gonna be a 4x4, and then I'm buying a clear acrylic tray to put it in. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do cording because this is 4x4 and the spot for the canvas is 4x4, but I will at least finish it off as a cookie. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do cording, so we'll see. But I just started this yesterday, and I think it'll be really cute with that backing. That's everything that I have kind of going on in my mind for cross stitch and needlepoint. I think I'm going to take my lunch break right now, and I think I'm going to work on some sort of finishing. I'll keep you updated. I was working on finishing my Berlin magnet, and I have it like all done. There's 3 magnets on the back, and I'm just sewing on the cording, and I broke my beading needle in half, and I'm just setting it to the side because I'm gonna have to redo the cording that I've already done. So moving on. Just logged off work, and I'm outside with a glass of wine and my book. I have under 100 pages left. I need to finish it. I did not finish it last night, and I really want to read In Stormy Weather by Chelsea Courteau, so I have to finish this book tonight. My neighbor was getting rid of this lamp table, and I've wanted something here since we moved in to set drinks on and things like that, so I grabbed it, and it's very like old school, but I kind of love how like comfy the vibes are. I have a new place now for this acrylic tray that I just got in the mail from Amazon today. This part pulls out, and then you can put like a needlepoint or cross stitch project in there. And the pattern I'm working on right now is going to be a 4x4, which is the perfect fit for that. So I'm really excited to finish this sunflower pattern and then put it in here as a cute little tray for like my chapstick, little scissors and things like that. So yeah, just an update. Free stuff from your neighbors is just the best. Really quick Thursday update. I finished this last night. I'm giving it 3 stars. Not my favorite. It's not as funny or dark as Lights Out, and I just liked Lights Out more from her, but I'm glad I read it 3 stars. And I'm all dressed up because me and my mom are going to a pick your own flower bouquet little farm thing. It's new in the area, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna get us both a bouquet and just spend time with my mom and hopefully get some pictures because we don't take enough pictures as adults. So I'm really excited. How pretty is my bouquet of flowers from last night? Me and my mom had such a fun time, and it was such a beautiful flower farm, and it's rainy and gross today, so it was nice to have a beautiful night to do that with my mom. I have no updates for reading or anything. My parents were over last night after the flower farm, so we had some drinks and hung out, and I did not get any reading done. I will let you know when that happens or when I pick up my cross stitch project. Happy Friday. Hello, it is Saturday, and it's one of my favorite Saturday activities. Once a month, Rolling Chapters comes to a cub near me, and I always try to go to support if I can. And I couldn't go last weekend when she was scheduled, but she had an issue with her trailer hitch or something. So she's here this week, and I can make it. So I'm just parked waiting. It's like she's a little busy, so I think I'm gonna sit here for a second and see, because it's a small bookstore, obviously. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a second and fill you in. So cross stitching this week has been not as relaxing as I like it to be. I was trying to do this sunflower pattern, a 4x4 square for that acrylic tray that I bought, and I screwed up the pattern because, well, it's my fault, but there's so many similar colors and yellows that it was just really hard to count and see what was what. And I added a whole extra row in between some flowers. It didn't end off the string, so if I frog those flowers, I think I'm gonna lose some stitches in the center of the piece, which at that point it's like I should just restart it or just scrap it. I don't know. So I'm taking a pause on that, and I downloaded this really cute like heart pattern, and I'm thinking that I can do that and then just make the outline to make it a 4-inch square and put it in there, and it would be really cute too in the living room. So I think I'm gonna go for that for now, and then decide if I want to either just restart, like frog and restart that sunflower one, or if I just don't want to do it, I want to throw it away. I don't know. It was really just ticking me off. I think also I might change out one of the colors to make it drastically different, because there's like two really light yellows. One's the background and one's in the flowers, and they are essentially the same color to my eyes. And so I think I might change that lighter yellow to more of a cream, so they're different. Cross stitching is so fun, and I've loved it. And this is probably the most annoyed I've been. So we're gonna step back and start something new. And then I am still working on my dog's Christmas ornament. I ran out of thread for the background, so I just got that in so I can work on that and finish it too. And that's like mindless because there's no pattern needed. It's just working on the background, and then I can get that capital F finished because I have all of the supplies to do that. So that's exciting. We're making progress on that. But yeah, sometimes relaxing hobbies aren't relaxing, and that's okay, and you just have to shift and make them fun again. So that's what I'm doing. Reading, I did read a couple chapters of In Stormy Weather last night, and it's definitely like picking up. I'm probably on page 60 maybe, so I am excited to dive more into that tonight and tomorrow. I don't have any plans on Sunday, so I should be able to read more. But yeah, that's kind of the update. I feel like I have not read enough in this reading vlog or stitched enough in this stitching vlog, but I have had some fun things, and so I think there's still fun b-roll in this vlog, so hopefully it's okay for you. But let's go to the bookstore and get a coffee. Okay, it was a little busy today, and the coffee place was a little busy too, but that is okay. I ended up just getting a blind date with a book, And I have a love-hate relationship with these. I've gotten one from her before and it was a really good book. I haven't had any issues with hers. But, so this one is a baseball rom-com, black cat heroine and golden retriever hero, roommates to lovers, best friend, teammate, sister, curvy girl rep, published in 2024. And it's like pretty short, which I like. And it feels like it's not traditionally published. So I'm very interested to see what this is. I do love a sports romance, and I do love roommates to lovers. So we'll see. I'm not going to open it now. I think I'm going to do a separate reading vlog for this, maybe next week, because I'm impatient. So we'll see. Excited about this. And then I did get a coffee. I got a salty camper. It's basically like a salted caramel s'more, I think. So I'm actually really excited. It's just a latte. I can't handle cold brew, so let's see how it is. Yeah, that's really good. And I like their coffee because it's not too flavorful. It's just like good coffee with some added flavor. It's not like too sweet. Yeah. So now I think I'm gonna go to Caribou and get breakfast sandwiches for me and my husband, because we don't have plans until like 2 p.m. today. I'm excited to go home and like chill for a little bit before that. So yeah. Happy Sunday. I am just sitting on the couch, desperate to finish the background of Nico's ornament, and I technically could self-finish it today if I finished stitching, but there's so much background because I did all of these words, so it's gonna be like a huge ornament. And even doing this square stitch, like, it's taking forever, but I believe in myself. So I'm gonna sit here literally until I get this done. I think it's turning out really well, and then I think I'm gonna do beads for his eyes, so I'm excited about that. I'm 25% into In Stormy Weather, and it's finally picking up, and they're chasing a storm together. Just the two of them, and I'm so excited to keep going in this. The banter, crazy. Chelsea Curto is so good at banter. He's also protective because it's his sister's best friend, and yeah, I think it's gonna be really exciting. I've never read a book with like so much meteorology and storm chasing, so it's actually pretty interesting. So happy I'm feeling more like pulled to read it now. Hello, it is Tuesday, and I'm going to do a little book of the month book haul and give final thoughts on Stormy Weather by Chelsea Curto, and then end off this vlog. So I got my book of the month. This is going to be my last book of the month for at least a while. I got 5 books again to use up all of my credits, and then I'm going to cancel. Some of these I don't know a ton about, and some I'm excited about. I just needed to use my 5 credits. So, oh god, this is bigger than I thought it would be. Okay, I got The Poison Daughter, and this is about a woman who has a deadly kiss. I believe she meets like her person who doesn't die when she kisses him, and it might be like an arranged marriage or something, but romantic-y, and it's kind of longer than I wanted, but that's okay. Something different for me to read. And then I got How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates. I am obsessed with this cover. Dating is cutthroat in this swoony and scary slasher rom-com. That's why I did that. Also, the girl's name is Jamie Prescott, and I feel like it's a mix of Jamie Lee Curtis and Sidney Prescott for like the slasher vibes of it all, and Scream is my favorite franchise, so we love that, and this cover is just so good. This one I'm really excited about. I think this author is a podcaster, and I've heard really good things about this book. Phoebe Berman's Gonna Lose It. 1 month, 3 maybe boyfriends, and a million reasons to panic. I love that. I believe the main character suffers from OCD, which, guilty. I think I'll find some similarities in the main character, and I'm actually just really excited to read this. I was gonna buy it on Amazon, and then I saw it was book of the month, so I already had a credit. Free to me, pretty much. Second to last, I got The Unknown by Riley Sager. I didn't even know he released a book this year. Like, I had no idea he had a new book. The back is really pretty, but I have no idea what it's about. I do like Riley Sager. Okay, in 1926, 5 women disappeared from a remote island in Vermont. Now, 100 years later, it's happening again. Okay, there's a couple of his books I have not liked, a couple I haven't read, and then a couple I've really liked. So, excited to get to this one. And then lastly, this is kind of I had to pick one more book and I didn't know what to pick. I've heard good things about this. I think it's like magical realism. Years ago, a reclusive mega best-selling author quit writing under mysterious circumstances. Suddenly, he resurfaces with a brand new book and a one-of-a-kind competition, offering a prize that will change the writer's life. Okay. Could be interesting. I've heard good things. Not usually what I read, but what the heck. So that's what I used my last 5 credits on, and I will be canceling for now. This will be my second time canceling, so obviously it's not a forever probably, but I just don't really like their selections most months. So then I skip, and then I have 5 credits that I need to use, and I feel like I'm just like wasting money. But I'm excited to read some of those soon. And then Stormy Weather, Sebastian, the man that you are. Chelsea really did it with this one. Sebastian is probably one of my top book boyfriends now. He's so sweet and so like obsessed, but not in a creepy way at all. Like, it's just like a respectful, loving way. And I love the aspect of 2 meteorologists in Florida storm chasing, and there's, you know, some very big risk and like kind of scary moments, but it's not like a dark romance scary where like there's a mob or like there's like a kidnapping or something. It's just like their jobs are a little hectic, and it's realistic and it's fun, and I'm hoping that this is a series. I think if it is a series, I think I know who the next characters may be, and I'm hoping I'm right, and I'm excited for that. But I don't know. I've really only read DC Stars by Chelsea. I have read one of her other books and I didn't like it. Love the DC Stars series, and I love that she wrote something so different, and I still love it just the same. Like, I'm giving this 5 stars. I highly recommend this. It's so cute and then like so unique in the sense that it's very weather based, and I wasn't bored. Like, I don't know anything about the weather, meteorology, or anything like that, and I was not bored at all. Like, I really wish, I found myself wishing that I could pull up my phone, pull up Instagram, and Google Quincy and like follow her weather show. But I can't because she's not real, and that's really sad to me. I love when I'm so into a book that like my brain tricks me to think that these people are real, and like I want to follow them on Instagram. I don't get that feeling a lot, but I have had it before where I like literally feel like I can go add them on Instagram. And that's one of these books, and I think that really just shows the character development, like the connection that you feel for these characters. And I think that's like a really high praise to say. So Chelsea, you did it with this one. I love it, and I can't wait to see if this is gonna be a series. I really hope it is. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.